Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Corum in the Municipal Stadium, Philadelphia, where shortly we will bring you the Joe Walcott and Rocky Marciano heavyweight championship fight. But right now, I want to turn you over to announcer Phil Calabrese and the color guard in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Champion Joe Walcott of Camden, New Jersey, who weighs 196 pounds for this defense of his title, already is in the ring, and you see him now in his corner. There's been no sign yet of Marciano, whose real name is Rocco Marciano of Brockton, Mass., who will weigh 184 for this bout and is the 8-5 favorite. This is the first time since Joe Louis fought Jimmy Braddock in Chicago that a challenger has entered the ring for a heavyweight championship match, the favorite. But Marciano is that tonight against Joe Walcott, the veteran of 38 years officially, and Marciano, now coming into the ring, is 28 years old, just recently during this month of September. An interesting note on this fight that has drawn between 40 and 45,000 people here on a chilly night, just a touch of autumn in the air here, a beautiful night for a fight, is that exactly 26 years ago, Jack Dempsey and Gene Tunney fought in this same ring, in this same stadium here in Philadelphia, and that was the night that Tunney dethroned Dempsey. Gene is here tonight, sitting back of me. Whether he'll be in the ring or not, I don't know, but I'm sure he'll be introduced, as will, of course, Joe Louis and several other fighters. The gloves, as in all championship matches, will be put on in the ring, and we'll have a slight delay, so I can tell you the gloves now. You see the boxes being thrown out and the gloves handed around to Charlie Goodman and the Dan Florio and the trainers, and they will be put on in just a moment. There's one thing I'd like to point out to you on behalf of Theater Network Television, and that is that this is not a movie. Now, when we go to the picture theaters, all of us have become accustomed to having the voice synchronized with the picture. You're not seeing a movie tonight in those good seats that you've got on and seeing this fight as you will be on the big screen, but you're seeing the actual fight as you understand, and the voice of mine, I'll try to stay out of your hair, but my voice will not be synchronized always with what you see. Now I turn you back to Phil Calabrese and some of these introductions. This one, Archie Moore.
Adler. George Benton. Bob Satterfield. And the 1952 Olympic champion in the 118-pound class, Nady Brooks. Introducing the former featherweight and junior lightweight champion, Benny Bass. Joe Giardella. Introducing a young man who recently scored a sensational knockout, Jimmy Bivens. And now two of the most outstanding southpaws in ring history, introducing from yesteryear, Lou Tendler, and the present-day southpaw, Chuck Davies. Also sitting in the audience, and we'd like them to come up and take a bow, the former heavyweight champion, the one and only Joe Louis. Come up, Joe. Joe Louis, ladies and gentlemen. How about Jack Dempsey?
Lewis looks a little bit plump, as you can see, but in very good shape.
How about Gene Tunney?
I don't believe Dempsey is here, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm sure Tunney is. And this will be a dramatic moment because just 26 years ago, Gene won that
the Cinderella Band
title that these boys will be fighting for tonight, right
How
here
about the light
in the ring.
heavyweight champion of the world, Joey Maxim? Come up, Joey. Also sitting in the audience, the all-famous Barney Rod.
Jimmy Braddock, this is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe the announcer knows.
Braddock.
Jim's got a little plump, too. The announcer having walked away, as you see, to Marciano's corner, I will repeat that I know very well that Tunney's here. I'm sorry he won't come into the ring. I would like to see that myself. Here comes Al Weil, manager of Marciano, walking across the ring to his fighter that he's so confident will win this title tonight from the great old fighter from Camden, the old pappy guy, Joe Walcott. Marciano, as you know, is undefeated, as you probably know, is undefeated in 42 fights and has scored 37 KOs. Walcott has been fighting since 1922. Officially, that's in the book now. He's had 65 fights, won 49, lost 15, and drawn once, and has KO'd only 30 of his opponents.
Also sitting in the audience, Sugar Ray Robinson.
I might also mention that Walcott has been knocked out 4 times in his career. We just saw Joe Louis here a moment ago. He knocked him out. So did Al Ator of Philadelphia,
Also in the audience,
Abe Simon,
Tony Galento,
and Tiger Jack Fox. And I'll guarantee you that Galento will show up in the ring because he never misses. Here he comes, Two-Ton Tony. And behind him, Sugar Ray Robinson. And man, you could play a little checkers on that coat, couldn't you?
Sugar Ray.
Ray must have got that coat in Paris. It looks like it came right off the Rue de la Paix for sure. But he could fight, folks, and he still can. On that other occasion, when Dempsey and Tunney fought here, the crowd was the greatest in ring history, over 107,000 people. Nothing like that tonight, but a very fine crowd of maybe 45,000 and a gate, perhaps I said before, I feel sure of at least $500,000. There is 12 pounds difference in weight between the fighters, as you probably figured out, with Walcott at 196 and Marciano at 184. And, of course, it was in this ring this spring that Jersey Joe Walcott, remarkable athlete and fighter that he is for his age, because, as I mentioned before, he's at least a plump 38, defended his title against Desert Charles successfully. He won the title from Charles in Pittsburgh with that famous left hook at Forbes Field. Now, again, I believe here is the announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another heavyweight championship match under the promotion of Herman Taylor and the International Boxing Club. The officials for this contest, assigned by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, judges Pete Tomasco and Zach Clayton. Timekeeper Charlie Cunningham. Counting for the knockdown, Joe Servino. Physicians in attendance at ringside, in Walcott's corner, Dr. Joseph Bartone. In Marciano's corner, Dr. W.B.G. Terry. And the field physician, Dr. James J. Simpkins. The referee at this time, Charlie Daggett.
Daggett is one of the veteran officials of Pennsylvania. Very fine referee.
The main attraction, 15 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world. From Brockton, Massachusetts, wearing black trunks with a white stripe, weighing 184 pounds, the challenger, Rocky Marciano. From Camden, New Jersey, wearing white trunks with a black stripes, weighing 196 pounds, the heavyweight champion, Jersey Joe Walcott.
Now we'll listen to referee Charlie Daggett and his instructions.
These fellas know the rules of the State Boxing Commission, and I'm in here to enforce it. Now, all I'm going to do is go through just a few and leave me out of it. Number one, when I call for a break, I want both boys to step back. If I don't call for a break, keep on fighting. Is that clear, both of you? In case of a knockdown, a man scoring it, I want to go to the furthest neutral corner, stay there until I tell him to come out. I want you blows up. I don't want no kidney punches or rattles. Shake hands now. Come out, fight. Any questions?
There's no 8-pound rule.
There's no knockdown 8 counts. You get up or stay down. Shake hands.
Can I ask a question?
Right.
How about if a man gets hit in the back here? Is that a fair or foul punch?
I asked both you boys to give me no kidney or no rabbit punches. I'm going to call them if I do.
What's them punches around?
I want both of you to give me an honest, clean fight. That's all I'm in here to do.
Yes, sir. The man is holding, the other fellow is punching. He can keep punching.
That's Al Wild talking.
Tied up. I want you to
You don't know who it is talking to the referee. His back to the camera with Marciano's name on the white sweater. Now they go back. We're waiting for round one. It is, of course, over the championship route of 15 rounds here in the Municipal Stadium in Philadelphia. And you folks are sitting in with crowds in 49 theaters in 39 cities, coast to coast, on this theater network television, the biggest in history. And we do hope you'll see a good fight, and we know you'll see it in comfort